Got it.
Hey guys, I'm here in Naperville, Illinois, which is just outside Chicago at Calvary
But not
Church.
Chicago.
But it's not Chicago, right? Okay, I'm sorry, everybody in Naperville.
Yeah.
But I've been coming here to lead worship and just be a part of this team since what, February?
It's been about a year now,
2020,
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so
Right
I've gotten
through
to
the
know.
pandemic.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
great timing. So I've gotten to know Jamel. He's become a good friend of mine. Fantastic musician. Really involved here in worship at the church. Music director, creative, all that kind of stuff. So what I wanted to talk about real quick is I'm in Oklahoma a lot,
Yeah.
and in the South, and leading worship down there. I come up here and lead worship with you guys. It's a different experience because
Sure.
of cultures and
Absolutely.
vibe and.
Yep.
I just want to talk a little bit, a second about how do we get into each other's worlds. And I know there's a lot of worship leaders out there. You guys are trying to get a little more inclusive
Yes.
in your worship,
Absolutely.
bring different people together with different types of expression.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about just from your perspective,
Sure.
getting into each other's worlds like that in worship.
Sure. I think the first thing we need to do is you have to be adjustable.
Yeah.
Every situation and every culture is not going to be the same. And the first thing you need to do is understand what's happening in that church culture. What does that church culture need? So you have to pay attention, just pay attention, communicate with the people that is involved. But for me, being adjustable, I grew up Black gospel. And so when I came to Calvary, I had to adjust to the needs of Calvary Church. So I would have to play with my left hand in my back pocket sometimes because, less is best, in certain situations. But other situations, they're looking for a little more musicality. And so just being adjustable, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I'm a fan of all genres, but I'm as white as they come. So
No.
well,
Come
yeah,
on,
I
Andy,
know.
no.
Peel this back, I'm white underneath.
No, this
So,
is what I call it. Wonderful people. Beautiful people, wonderful people.
there we go.
That's
like
what I
that.
said.
I like that.
Yep. Yeah.
But I love all genres of music,
Sure.
and I love gospel music.
Yeah.
I love what your influences you bring. In fact,
Sure.
I want to bring you into my culture
Sure.
and say, influence me. I want to broaden my horizons
Right,
with
right.
with different musical ideas
Absolutely.
and tastes.
Absolutely.
And so I would be on the other side of that coin
Yes.
where you're saying hold back. I would
Right.
say let's push forward too, and I think you can do both.
Yes,
There's
you
two
can.
sides to every coin.
Yep.
To where you don't want to come in guns a blazing,
Right.
saying, "Well, we have to do it this way."
Exactly.
There are
Exactly.
people on your team, or
Yes.
people that are going to be on your team that have different opinions, different
Yes.
views, different ways they grew up.
Yeah, you have to trust that.
Right.
Like I have to trust what you've gained over the years, and you would have to trust what I've gained.
Right.
And we'll come to some sort of common denominator.
Yeah, and when we're together, I feel like, man, God is glorified by our unity
Absolutely.
and serving one another,
Absolutely.
but also respecting
Yeah.
where each of us came from,
Absolutely.
and coming in together brings such a beautiful, I think, attitude of worship.
Totally.
When we can come together and share ideas, share our past, share
Yeah.
our history, and share our music together.
Yeah. Think about it. What would heaven look like? Heaven's gonna have all of us.
Right.
And have all kind of representation.
That's
so
right.
we need to get used to that right now.
That's right.
If we can.
Great.